Hello and welcome back to another beer review. I'm Ben the Beer Lad, and today I'm going to be doing the second Tartarus little beer thing that they've got here. This is the second version of Orthrus. This is Ice Orthrus, and this is a bourbon barrel aged Imperial Stout at 10.4%, and it's got coconut, coffee, and vanilla in it. It's the coconut, coffee, and vanilla edition. There it is. I can't remember what the other one was. I don't have the bottle anymore. But it was something to do with marshmallow and stuff in it, and I thought it was alright. It's just a bit everywhere from what I remember. I'm not going to go over the story of this one again. I did it in the last one. So yeah, I'm not really sure what to think of this one. I've been told that they're fairly similar. The Fire and Ice version, both of them are fairly similar. So I'm not really sure what I'm expecting here. But hey ho, I guess we'll get into it. The artwork's the same, except the Ice version is more prominent and the Fire one's a bit dulled down. You can see it there. It's a bit... I won't compare them again, but I've got rid of the bottle because I'm not really bothered about it. But yeah, the Ice version is a bit more out there, and if you've got both of them, you can sort of stick them together and you'll be able to see that there is a bit of difference in the bottle art. One's a bit more lit up, shall we say. Anyway, that's it. It's wax sealed like the other one, 10.4% like the other one. Everything's the same except the flavours. So let's crack it open and see what we've got. Because it's wax sealed, it's going to take me a minute. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, there it is. Oh, right, that's that. I can come off now. Anyway, let's pour the beer. This is only a 330 bottle, so it's quite a small one. Just before we get into it, I'm just going to sort my camera because I want to get the stand here, but my camera's being a bit funny. Better. Right, so, beer, there we go. Got a jet black beer. It did have like a tanned head. There's something in my glass. There we go. It did have a tanned head, but it's gone quickly dissipated. There is an alcohol ring, if you can see it. There it is. It looks nice. Looks like a nice Imperial Stout. Let's get a smell and see what we get. Well, all my nose hairs are now singed off. I can smell the bourbon. I can smell bourbon. And I can smell bourbon. It's very, very bourbon orientated. No, I can smell the bourbon. I can smell the oak barrel, or not oak, sorry, the wood barrel. I'm getting oak from, but it does smell oaky. It's woody, smoky, bourbony, roasted malts. Come on, give me something sweet. Oh, no, it's just booze. It's just bourbon and wood. Let's get mouthful for body and carb. See where we go. Carbs light, body's medium to full. It's very boozy. It's velvety, it's smooth, it's very oily, it's very, very, I would say easy, but then you've got this alcohol in the throat, and then it's sitting there as well. So you do have this boozy alcohol burn, but the actual drink itself is quite smooth and quite easy to drink. So far, so good, I think. Let's get a big old taste. Cheers. The thing is, I don't want to say bourbon too much. Because I don't want to keep saying bourbon and say it tastes like bourbon, smells like bourbon. I've got the alcohol burn of bourbon. I don't want to keep doing that because that's just boring and repetitive. But that's what I've got. It's a lot of bourbon. It's boozy. Um, it's just boozy. It's woody in flavour, like the smell. It's woody, it's smoky, it's bourbony, it's boozy. I got a hint of vanilla in there, which I didn't get in the smell, which was nice. I got a hint of coconut, which is nice. Don't get any coffee because there's too much dark flavours to sort of make the coffee stand out. You've just got to really try and find these flavours. I don't know if it's because my beer is cold, or if it needs to be served at room temperature. I don't know. It doesn't say. It's brewed in Heaven Hill barrels. It says that here. Barrel Heaven Hill bourbon. It doesn't say when I should be, at what temperature to drink this. And it's Heaven Hill. And Heaven Hill is my favourite barrel to put something in. I've had a few recently. I've had one of these. There it is. I've had one of them. It might actually be. It's the third one down. That one. That's Heaven Hill. Toncoco, or Empress Toncoco, did a Heaven Hill barrel, and that one was absolutely stunning. My favourite one of the Toncoco series. So I absolutely love anything put in Heaven Hill, but this just doesn't work well enough. It's just very unbalanced in flavour. It's too it's too boozy. It's relying too much on the bourbon to actually let any of the flavours that it's suggesting is there to sort of shine through. So the vanilla, the coffee, and the coconut should work well with Heaven Hill. Again, we'll look at Toncoco or Empress Toncoco in the Heaven Hill barrel. Absolutely stunning. One of my favourite barrel aged drinks. It's just dead good. And that is coconut, vanilla, and it's chocolate and coffee. So it all works, and it works well with the barrel age. This one just doesn't let them flavours shine through the bourbon and the barrel and everything. It's really heavily reliant on the barrel and doesn't let the sweetness come through enough to sort of add extra layers or give it a bit more depth or anything like that. It's just very barrel related. And if that's how you like your beer, fine, you go for that, and you have this, and it probably be your favourite. But if you're not used to that, and you like the bourbon and the barrel to be quite a suggestive flavour and quite a mild flavour, like you can get it and it's like, oh, this is, it reminds you that it's a strong drink, and you go, yeah, I'm going to take my time with this. This isn't for you. This is very dark, very rich, and very heavy on the booze. Same with the other one. I don't know if that was Heaven Hill. I didn't check it. I should have done that, but I didn't. I didn't even know until I just looked. But Heaven Hill works well with these flavours, the vanilla, coconut, and coffee. It really, really does. It's just Tartarus haven't got the mixture right. At least for me, it's not right. Like I say, that one, absolutely lovely. I thought it was great. Not my favourite in the series, but it was a good one. And Empress Toncoco in the barrel age, in the Heaven Hill, sorry. Both of them work, and they worked well because they got the balance better than this one. Again, if you want a reference as to how it should, not how it should taste, but how it could taste, Empress Toncoco is the best one to go for. And I know Tartarus don't want to be Empress Toncoco, especially with this, and they're trying to do their own version. Not version, but they're trying to add the flavours that work well with Heaven Hill Barrel, and it's the same flavours, but they don't want to make it taste the same because, you know, people will just call them and be like, yeah, it's just Empress Toncoco. I get that. They don't want to be Brew York's Empress Toncoco, but at least a bit more sweetness. Something. I don't know, maybe it's done on purpose to get the people who like the darker, richer beers to drink it. I just don't like that. I like an Imperial Stout that's sweet. I don't like it when it's rich and bitter. Still gonna drink it because it's all right. It's just not for me. I also think it doesn't help, more on my part, that I fridge these at like 1 degree cold. It's freezing in that fridge. It's really, really cold. I don't think that helps. I think these need to be served at room temperature. But hey ho, all my opinion. I'm alright with it. It's just a lot of barrel, it's a lot of bourbon, and not a lot of the flavour that they're saying is coming through. So yeah, you don't get a lot of... You get a hint of vanilla at the beginning, you get a hint of coconut at the beginning, and then the rest of it just bourbon. And that's it. So, that's it summed up. So, I think with that, I'm going to go away. I'm going to finish this because this cost £7 or £8, something like that. It's a bit on the expensive side, especially for a 330. If it was maybe 440 bottle, I might let it off, but it's quite a small bottle. So, Tartarus, the Ice Orthrus Bourbon Barrel Aged Imperial Stout, Coffee, Coconut and Vanilla Edition at 10.4. Out of 10, I think I'm going to give this one I want to say 6. Yeah, I'm going to give it a 6. It's just too much booze for me, personally, but that's only my opinion. You probably end up liking this, or you might not. You might be like me and just be like, not my thing. Anyway, so, if you have had this before, I do love the bottle art though, it's just cool. But if you've had this before, please let me know. Let me know what you think, if you like it. If you don't, if you've not had it, I'll leave a link to Tartarus website down below where you can pick one of these up. I'm pretty sure I did check only recently, so give it a look, see what you think, see if you can find it and give it a go. I got mine from Prieststown here in Preston. Cost a few bob, but, you know, pardon me. It's Tartarus. It's high ABV, so you kind of usually getting what you pay for. If you like the video though, thumbs up, thumbs down, all that usual stuff. If you want to subscribe, consider doing so, because the show must go on, etc, etc, so on and so forth, and I'll see you later.